The big end of his diet might be a blue-tongued lizard or even a baby rabbit.
Malapit na kami sa zoo, guys. So, ang haba ng pila doon, guys. So, nandito na kami sa Torongga Zoo. Rogelin will be seeing lots of animals today. So, welcome to Torongga Zoo. Ang haba ng pila, guys. Guys, nandito na kami sa Torongga Zoo. Ayan. First time namin sumakay ng cable wire, guys, and it was good. We enjoyed it. So, ayan guys, ang koala. Ayan, natutulog po siya. Habang nanditong dami ng bisita, siya po ay tulog. So, ayan. So, what a life, diba? Tulog po siya ngayon. Tulog po siya, tanghaling-tanghali, tulog ang koala. So that's the Sumatran rhino, guys. Sumatran. From the zoo, guys. So makikita mo yung yan yung Sydney Opera House din day the Harbour Bridge. So ayan.
Well, they can be very prickly
to completely change the environment in which they live. Now, the only other animal that can have such an impact on its own environment is us, the human species. But often our impact is often quite negative and damaging because we kind of only think of ourselves when we're changing the environment to suit our needs.
One or two eggs behind. That is what the buzzard is waiting for. Now this is Slammer, and even with his beak and feet he needs help to get inside an emu egg, and the rock is the perfect tool for the job. Now what you're witnessing is not something he was ever taught to do. It's instinct, and he hatched from his own egg with this knowledge already in his brain. Now there is close to 2 days worth of food inside this hard shell, and his instincts are so strong that he'll persist with the rock until he gets inside. Now he has made a small hole, and if this was a real emu egg right now, it would be very easy to get into. They're designed to be broken from the inside out. Nice one. But this plaster egg's a bit more consistent in its build, and that means he's going to have to eventually resort back to that rock if he wants a chance of getting inside. Oh, good one. Now they won't limit themselves to emu eggs. In fact, any egg will do. If the egg is small, they'll just pick it up and throw it down at the ground. But an emu egg is so large, it's the only possible way he could have ever hoped to get inside. How are we going, Slammer? Oh, masha. Now this is a bird primarily of dry inland portions of the country. They're not a particularly common hawk. Their situations that they prefer is where there's a stand of tall trees, often created by a temporary water source. And this kind of situation is just naturally few and far between out in the inland, and that means these birds occur in those relatively small numbers. How are we going? Now, although our third largest hawk, it's not a very powerful predator. A big end of his diet might be a blue-tongued lizard or even a baby rabbit. How are we going? But some of the hawks, maybe even half his size, are capable of tackling prey even as heavy as Slammer. Oh, that was a good shot. I think you're getting close. Oh, there we go. Success. Now we do tend to associate
Hunts during the daytime. In fact, around half the world's owls hunt during daylight. It's all about what they like to eat. Barking owls eat other birds.
and it's
1,000 more. So that makes a family of owls one of the more beneficial neighbours that we could hope for.
I think that's true. Thanks, Beck. Now as night falls, it does become more and more difficult to see. And although an owl has superb vision, its prey is not always visible. But with keen hearing and almost silent flight, these are some of the many adaptations that help an owl to catch itself that meal. And if we all take that time now to be quiet, we're probably going to struggle with what's behind us. I'm hoping you'll get a chance to experience some silent flight for yourselves. Now, our beautiful little barn owl is all about his ears. He has utterly superb hearing, can find food that is completely hidden from sight. I don't think I've had him out here with so much noise coming off the harbour before. It's going to be a little bit interesting to see where his focus lies. Now, for those of you who can see him are probably wondering if he's dancing along to that music. He's doing a little bit of a sideways shuffle back and forward with his head. This is there not to look like dancing, but it helps him in the way he hears. His ears are situated on either side of his head, one slightly higher than the eye and one lower, one aimed slightly up and one down. It's the subtle differences in the way that sound are right for everyone's heads. And in a moment, we're going to see our beautiful Andean condor, Leslie. And a girl. Now Leslie is a vulture, a superb scavenger, and like many of her kind, she has this relatively naked head and neck, and it is perfect for any blood and guts that collects upon her head will just dry and flake on off, so she gets to stay very clean and healthy. Now vultures are going through enormous problems all around the world. Some populations or species have declined by as much as 99% in the past 10 years alone. Backyard to experience the beauty of these birds, which is all around us. See you now, and head on over, grab your money and bring it back to me. We got there, Jessica.